Hi, my name is Heather, and I want to talk to you today about being raised as a Jehovah's Witness and how that affects a person. For me personally, I was molded to be quiet, to learn how to read publications and find the answers. They're literally just, it's like a study, like when you're in school, you read it and you're looking for the answers, and then you're going to answer at the meetings or when you study with your family. And it's not even about really gaining information or knowledge or moving forward. It's just, oh, let's see if we can find the answers. Oh, I have the answers. But you don't understand what you're even looking at. And I found it really interesting how, especially being out of the religion, how that they referred to so many of their own publications. They're a Watchtower and Publication Society. That's what they do. They create publications. They have websites. They have online things as well. And you're just like, so are you for God, or are you just providing publications and you have people that you have set that read it and believe it and are bringing other people in to read your material? Like, okay. I think it's really good to have publications out there, and it's good to have things that dive deeper into the Bible or help break it down so that we have an understanding. But when you're altering the Bible and then creating your own publications off of that altered Bible and your understanding, that's completely false and confusing. And I learned at a young age, I think I was about 14, and I was just watching people and realizing, what is going on? Like, I don't have a relationship with God. I have been told that it's time for me to get baptized because I'm of that age and I need to make a decision and dedication to God, and I didn't want to embarrass my family, so I did what I was told, and I did the study and I passed so that I could get baptized, and I did that, and then I just kept going through the paces, and it was really difficult for me because it wasn't for me, it was all these rules and regulations, and I didn't have a relationship with God. So the only thing that was keeping me in it was a fear of losing a relationship with my family. And that's the truth. I always wanted to have a relationship with God, and I wanted to be a good person, and I wanted to do the right things and make my family proud. But when you don't have a relationship with God, what is it truly based off of? It's not based off of anything. It's based off of fear. And that's a really big thing in that religion/cult, fear. It's fear of being separated from your family, fear of disappointment that they'll have in you, fear of doing the wrong thing, fear of being disfellowshipped, fear of being privately reproved, fear of being publicly reproved, fear of being disfellowshipped, fear of being an apostate, fear of being singled out, and that's really not okay. Yes, you should separate the bad fruit from the good fruit, like bad association spoils useful habits. We all know that, okay. But people that think differently or have questions or that are struggling to maintain rules, instead of helping them, they punish them, they isolate them, and they shame them. That's not okay. And it's sad. I went through that. I went through a private reprove, public reprove, disfellowshipping, and then at 22 I decided, you know what, I've had enough of this. I have a child. I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to put my child through this. And I left. I wrote a letter and said, I am no longer associated as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. You don't take care of your flock. You know that there's abuse in here, and there's a lot of deceit and things that aren't right, and yet you're still allowing it, and you just push it under the rug. Like, I don't want to be a part of that, like, at all. And I took the sacrifice of, I had to choose myself and my sanity and my peace and what was best for my son and my family over the family that I was raised in. And that was really hard because I love my family. And there were a lot of negative things too, but they're still your family, and that is awful that a religion would separate a family and create division and fear so that even your own child you don't speak to. Like, I can't imagine that. I love my son, and I would never want to be apart from him like that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously he's grown and he's going to have his own life, but I would never just not talk to him because he doesn't have the same beliefs. I'm very fortunate that he does have the same beliefs as me, being Christian and having a relationship with God over religion. He's made that decision for himself, and that's a beautiful blessing. I'm so thankful to God for that. But what I can say is, for people that are leaving it, like, understand that you're not a bad person and that it's okay. I would suggest and speak to you from my own experience that don't just shut God out. Don't be afraid of having a relationship with him or what he is going to do. He's not mad at you. He loves you. He's already given his life for you. He's saved you, and he wants to draw you close, and he wants to know you and love you. And he wants to help you through your everyday trials. Like, life's hard. Contrary to what some people might think, it is hard, and it's not all roses and butterflies, and we do need God, and we do need to have him grounded in us so that we know which way to go, so that we're not confused, so that we're not alone. Everything in life can be unsure at times, but the one sure constant is God, our Father, the one that loves us, the one that created us. He loves us, and he wants us to know him and to love him and to help others know him as well, because that's what we were created for, to have a relationship with him, to know him, to care. I choose to build my relationship with God, to seek him daily. And it's not always easy. You get busy in your own works and your own things, and you're like, I'm good, I got this, I'm going to do my thing. Don't do that. Don't do that.